Welcome back to another Power BI 3-minute tip. If you're liking these quick tricks in Power BI, go ahead and click the subscribe button and the bell. Last video we covered forecasting, and today we're going to finish up our review of the analytics pane and finish with the percentile lines, the constant lines, and trend lines that we can add to our line charts. So we have our normal data as always. We're just going to be looking at the sales table. Let's go ahead and put in a line chart. Put in a line chart, and let's put in order date in the axis, sales amount in the values, and we will not make this a hierarchy. Cool, and there's our data. Let's go ahead and put in a slicer just like last time because our data gets a little weird towards the end. We'll put in order date and take away kind of the last part. So we don't want to see that. So if you remember from the last video, we have an analytics pane for line charts over on the right side, and you have all these options, and we covered forecasting. But these lines are actually really useful in case you want to set standards or add trend lines. So let's go ahead and go through each one of them really quick, because once you learn how they work, you pretty much know how to use all of them. So let's go ahead and click on trend line and just click add, and that automatically adds a linear trend line to your line chart, which is pretty awesome. You can change the color, transparency to make it lighter. You can change the line style, and there are a couple other options that you can use. Pretty easy, pretty simple. Let's get rid of that. Next is a constant line. You can add a constant value line wherever you want. Let's add it to 30,000. And you can see the constant line that shows up. Make it black just to see it better. You can also alter the position that shows up. It can show up in front of your data or behind. You can kind of see that it disappears behind the line chart there, and you can add a data label which will show up over here and give the data label a color. Pretty cool stuff. You can set the different decimal places. Yeah, and let's get rid of that constant line. Similarly, you can add a min line, so it'll just show a line with the minimum level of your data. Let's add actually the data label just to see what that is. The lowest sales data or day, the lowest sales for a day we had was $699. That's good to see. Let's go ahead and add a max line. We can see it up here. Our best day was $77,000. So that's pretty interesting as well. We have just a couple more here, an average line. That shows up right there. Pretty useful. Let's see what our average was. 22,000. Let's get rid of that. And median line. Median lines are really important because you can set different medians. Or no, sorry, just one median, and we'll see what that data label is. It is around 19,000. So adding all these together, you can probably start to see more of a trend. But let's click on the last one, which is percentile line. And this is the one where you can add different percentiles in order to show different divisions of your data. So let's go ahead and make this black. 90th percentile is a pretty useful one. Let's do actually quartiles. So the first one will be 25%. Let's add another one. We'll make this one black as well. 50 percentile. And we'll add one more for the 75th. No. We'll add one more for the 75th percentile. Right, and that way you can just see if your data falls inside these percentiles. It's actually pretty cool. So you know everything above is going to be from the 75th percentile to your 100th percentile. Everything below this 25th percentile is your lowest data. Pretty cool, easy way to analyze your data in line charts. Go ahead, mess around, and add a few of these lines. There are a lot to choose from, and they're really handy. So if you like this video, go ahead and click the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video.